live and on the air this afternoon for SaberCats basketball. I should say finally on the air, as Principia has arrived here in Watertown a bit late. But I am joined in the broadcast booth this afternoon. My name is Matt Davis by Maranatha's own one and only Colin Barnes. Say hello.
It is great to be back. Has been a long time.
Yeah, how long has it been since we had a home game? We had the whole Thanksgiving break. I don't think we've had a game since.
Nope, and not since this week Saturday, today.
Let's go, and Principia wins the tip-off, and the ball is taken by their leading scorer, Nolan Simon, on the season. Nice dump down low and an easy bucket for Roberts. Starts the scoring. Principia located down in the St. Louis area. They have a beautiful, huge campus, 2,600 acres. I don't know what you do with all that space right on the Mississippi River. As James Hawley drives into the paint and scores. What a move. Individual effort by Hawley. I don't mind. That's a good way to start the game, don't you think?
Great first step by Hawley, right past the defender.
I don't think his defender saw that coming.
Nolan Smith, 20-point scorer. Only 2 double-digit scores on Principia here.
And Roberts, I don't know if he's one of them. Yeah, okay. Panthers are perfect from the field to start the game. Be good to get Schultz going early. He gives it up. Here's Ben Price. Ben playing in his final semester. Finishing up student teaching this semester. Grant Brock down at the baseline. Deep three from Hawley. No good. Easy rebound. Oh, and he missed. Did the hard part. Had to get it up quick with the shot clock expiring. And Shank unable to finish under the basket. The uncontested reverse layup, and Hawley just stripped it away. Kicks it out. Here's
Great
Shank.
awareness on the other side for Maranatha, but not on that side for Principia.
Schultz waiting for options. Grant gets it down low, kicks it out for Hawley. Top of the key, no good. Long rebound, Shank. Schultz thought about a long two, now takes it from the free throw line. Swish. Let's get Will involved early, huh?
These are the two SaberCats you want involved.
Yes. Maranatha has struggled of late. A tough loss to Andrews by 8 points. That was a game they really needed, as Simon scores on the other side.
And in that game, they went 9 for 17 from the free throw line.
Oh,
that makes up that 8-point differential.
That's horrible. Forgive me, but don't they call those free throws?
Yep.
And not so free. Here's Grant down on the block. Stripped away from him, gathers it back. Manages to get it out to Ben Price. On the baseline, out to Shank, now Hawley. 5 seconds to shoot. Shank, deep three, off the mark. And a rebound yanked down by Pogue.
Maranatha not getting into their sets, have to rush a shot on that possession right there.
No good. Schultz gathers it on the far side. He'll bring it up himself. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Maranatha with a chance to set it up. Schultz wants the isolation, top of the key. Drives it in, hands it off for Hawley. Hawley spins down to the block. Here's Schultz on the baseline. Long pass out top. Price steps back for three. Softly taken, but no good as it falls off the rim. And quickly back come the other way, the Panthers. Oh, a loose dribble, and Shank with an unforced error. Shank picks it up, and he's fouled.
I mean, he almost gave it right to him.
Yeah, that's the easiest steal Joe Shank ever had.
2 bad turnovers and 2 easy steals for Maranatha. They have to turn these into points.
Coach Dominguez can't be too happy about that. His team is up by a bucket, but Maranatha with ball in hand. Here's Hawley, bringing it across the timeline. Around the screen from Brock, hands it off. Now Price at the top of the key. Withstands the pressure. Still swinging around into the corner. Trying to find Price down low and a foul called on the floor.
Holly and Brock getting into a pretty high pick and roll. That's not going to get a lot of separation. It's not going to get you too much advantage there. You're looking mostly for the switch on that high pick and roll.
Bailed out by the foul, no doubt. That was a ball passed into pressure. And 20-second soft reset for the shot clock on the foul. They'll redo it on the inbound play. Good catch by Coach Fuller. Lobbed in again, same play, a little deeper out. Back inside, here's Schultz. Turnaround jumper, good! Will Schultz, 2 mid-range jumpers to start the game, and the SaberCats still level at 6.
Getting right to his spot and making the shot. That's what you want to see if you're Maranatha.
Caleb White in for the Panthers, and he takes possession. Now a deep 3 on the way. No good. Long rebound. 2 Panthers collide for it. McDowell drives down into the block. Long pass around for Simon. Thought about, now attempts to drive in on Holly. Good defense. Stops him from getting into the paint. Deep pass out to the wing and a drive into the paint by Caden Smith. Freshman, 6'4", freshman from Huntsville. Arkansas, that is. Oh, Ben Price with a nice fake pass. Got to the hoop, but couldn't finish from the left side.
5 minutes into the game, Maranatha down 2, 6-8. The problem is, Principia has 2 turnovers already.
I don't know what happened.
Maranatha 0.
What happened to Smith? He just came up awkward on that rebound. Nobody was around him. He didn't get touched. He just came down awkwardly. The official noticed it right away. Oh, I think he was actually twisted his ankle before that. And on the air ball, the Panthers will turn it over. A wide open air ball. That was the worst looking shot I've ever seen.
Robert's mechanics are a little unconventional, some would say. Although I was seeing a lot of them being made in practice.
Well, he leads the team in rebounding. Oh, Grant Brock found himself wide open. Alertly takes the easy bucket. Maranatha still level. 14 minutes to play in the first half. Simon down into the paint. Easy jumper for him. He's not going to miss that.
Good body bump moves Shank out of the way.
Yeah, he got all the space he needed by himself. Look at that defense on Shank. That was interesting. And another foul called as they're very aggressively defending and quite a long ways out from the hoop, too. Three fouls for the Panthers, none for the SaberCats so far. Here's Hawley with a man on his hip, gets into the paint and muscles it up to the rim. He's fouled and will go to the line for 2.
Smart basketball by Hawley. Identified that the defender was out of position, immediately went to the cup.
Yeah, once he had him on his hip, he wasn't going to stop. Even with the double team, he still was able to get the ball up and drew the foul. Christian Cleveland will check in for the SaberCats.
For Shank.
As Shank.
What I like to see from Holly is a little bit slower on this free throw.
Take his time a little bit.
Take his
Launched
time.
him up too quickly.
Shooting 65%.
Yeah, that's
on the
he
season.
ought to be better. He's a pure shooter. Ought to be better from the line. Long 3 is good from McDowell. And just like that, the Panthers are up 4. Schultz gets all the way to the baseline, spins, 2 smaller defenders on him, had a chance to get a pretty good shot up, but just rattled out on him.
McDowell's at 36%.
Oh, what a block! Great defense by Hawley to get back on the fast break and block Nolan Simon at the rim. Right in front of the student section.
He got up there.
Today's game has been declared a gray out. Both commentators today are not participating in that event. And right in front of the students, the ball is turned over.
Once again, the crowd will let them know it.
They'll claim credit for that, actually. Here's Cleveland bringing it over for the SaberCats. Drives to the hoop. Easy bucket for Christian. Need 100% more of that. No good at the rim, bouncing around, and then finally taken by Abe Pogue and put back in.
Too easy of a bucket. Too many going for that initial block.
Too many chances. Hawley, nice spin. Up and in. Nice move from James Hawley.
You didn't see it when Maranatha faced UNW. Christian Cleveland had 23 points, 11 for 22 from the field.
Another turnover for the Panthers. Coach Fuller's here for it.
Lots of contact between Christian and Roberts.
Yeah, they're kind of letting them play. There's been some fouls called, and they've been somewhat more obvious.
It's the same as a cornerback and a wide receiver battling. If you both have your hands on each other, it shouldn't be called.
Could agree with that. Here's Schultz, little space in the lane. Fade away, no good. I think that's where Coach Fuller would like to see him go a little bit more aggressively at the rim. Down to the baseline, kick out.
He can go aggressively, but I would say Schultz has a great soft touch.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. Of all the guys on the team.
I just cannot be mad at that shot.
No. Simon and Cleveland into it a little bit.
Schultz can make that shot easier for himself, but no matter what, he can make that at a high clip.
Brett Northern checks in, as does Joe Shank back out on the floor. Hawley and Price will take a seat. And a nice bucket underneath for Roberts. That's a little bit more in his range, at comfort level, I'd say.
Definitely.
Here's Brett Northern. A little bit of trouble here. Finally finds Christian Cleveland. Christian has the ball knocked away from him on the way up. Wanted the foul call. And now on the other end.
Christian has to get back on that fast break. He cannot be wanting a call there. I understand, but in a situation like that, you must get back on the fast break.
And now the official telling him, I don't need those demonstrations. I'm not sure why Northern was called for a foul there. He wasn't trying.
It was a weird call on that other side. Definitely was in shooting motion. And on this one, a ticky-tack. He had his left arm on the shooter.
He's retreating under the hoop.
That sometimes is enough contact to be called a foul.
Timeout called. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this. SaberCats down 6 with 11 to play here in the first. Five points for Hawley, leads the SaberCats in scoring. Schultz has 2 buckets. Roberts with 6, and Simon as well for the Panthers. And Simon at the line could add to that tally.
Should be interesting to see the adjustments put into place by the SaberCats, especially on Roberts.
No personnel changes coming out of the timeout.
Denying that initial entry pass to Roberts.
Cleveland, an open three. Got it! Let's go! There you go, Christian. Cleveland, you got that shot.
Too open to miss.
If you miss it, you'll never hear the end of it. He said, I got that shot. They're fighting through that screen. Off the mark on the three, coming back the other way.
Partial moving screen by Roberts. Stuck his leg out a little bit.
I like to see the one and done, though. Northern thought about a three, now drives it down baseline, too strong. Grant Brock on the weak side and gets the rebound up and in.
Great pass by Northern.
Yeah, we'll give them that.
A little bit of a calculated one.
I doubt the student section noticed. They only tend to notice when the other team misses the rim. Simon does most of the ball handling for the Panthers. And at this point, most of the scoring too.
Great mismatch by Simon. Notice the larger Brock on him and how deep Brock was. And pulled up for the mid-range.
Cleveland's pass was knocked out of bounds. 23 seconds on the shot clock, shouldn't be a problem. Get back into the offensive set. Hawley back in for the SaberCats. Northern stays on the court along with Cleveland. Will Schultz takes a seat.
Fancy finish.
Nice little up and under there, huh?
Once again got past his defender. Not a lot of point of attack perimeter defense on this Principia team.
Yeah, I feel like we're able to get that first step. And then when the help finally comes in, it's a little too late.
Once again, gets that switch. The SaberCats need to communicate what they're going to do.
Yeah, we haven't got
that Robert Simon.
We haven't got Simon figured out yet defensively. Oh, Christian used the screen well, got inside, but his pass was too strong at point blank at breakneck speed. Shank nearly got a steal in the backcourt. Back in for the Panthers is Smith, Caden Smith.
Great rotation from the SaberCats, recovered from the 4-on-5.
Schaumann misses it. Blocked. Grant Brock leads the charge the other way. Gets the rebound offensively, puts it back. And just like that, Grant Brock's got 6 points. Hawley with 7.
22-23, 1 point game.
The SaberCats are back in it.
Here's that screen game again.
Nice little jumper from Simon. Oh, a nice offensive rebound from Roberts. Misses the first putback, gets himself another offensive board and a block from Grant Brock. Christian Cleveland now leads the break. Does not have numbers, probably just should have pulled it up. It was a 2-on-3. As it is, the Panthers bail him out with a foul.
Arguably in the NBA, you're getting to a flagrant 1 at that point. He dove at Cleveland's legs for that ball. I mean,
and their coach was wondering why it was a foul, and I'm thinking could have been an enhanced one.
It was like a bowling ball coming down. Maranatha has a chance to take their first lead of the game, a 2 or a 3.
Out front for Northern. Cleveland on the wing, step back 3 on the way, no good. Skips across the rim. No good on the fast break. Disrupted enough by Hawley without the foul. Good defense on the fast break. Cleveland, another bad pass. That's a couple from Christian where he's just trying a little too hard or a little too late to make the kind of home run ball pass underneath, and it's been deflected out of bounds both times.
Could just be a little too late. Could be a good defensive play from Smith on Principia.
Well, it's happened twice, so whatever it is, we need to clean that up. No good from Shank. Joe isn't really in this one yet, I don't
Top
feel
of the
like.
key mid-range from Shank. Don't see those at all.
He hasn't
honestly.
taken many of those. Oh, good anticipation. Holly reads it well, intercepts it, takes it coast to coast, and good. And the SaberCats take their first lead of the ball game, 24-23.
You live with that shot. You want Roberts taking that specific shot.
Yeah.
Awkward jump shooting, gets too low on his feet.
Cleveland patiently waits for the window to open and then puts it up off the glass. SaberCats extend their lead to 3.
Gets too low, and then on the jump, he spreads out his feet like he's foul baiting.
Are you talking Roberts now?
Yes.
Yeah. Another missed 3. It's Holly on the far side. They'll bring it across the timeline. Shank for a 3. Oh! Would like to see that one go. Brock with an offensive rebound. Pulls it back out. They'll swing it around. Northern down low now again to Brock. These are good minutes with Schultz on the bench for the SaberCats offensively to be able to hold their own with their leading scorer out.
Great minutes, and defensively too. Roberts incredibly quiet since that first time out.
I don't know who's in and who's out right now for the SaberCats. We have only 4 guys on the floor. Brett Northern decides to stay in the ball game. Is he Eric's roommate?
Correct.
Oh, nice. My son's roommate. Brett takes it, drives to the baseline, gets himself an easy bucket. Why does it look so easy sometimes? Man, oh man. You think, just do that all the time. Roberts works his way inside, misses the close range jumper, and Schultz pulls it off the board. Holly drives it again, spinning into the lane, up off the glass and good, and 1. Wow. He has been strong going to the hoop today. I'm here for it.
5 for 9.
Yeah.
5 for 6 specifically. Under the rim there.
I don't think he's attempted a 3, has he?
He's attempted 3 actually.
1 3.
3.
3 threes? I missed it. I must have blinked. Hey, timeout called by the Panthers. SaberCats up by 7. Come on.
A 10-0 run in the last 3:40 for Maranatha. The contributors are Holly 4, Brock 2, Cleveland 2, and Northern 2.
They're getting the ball around, and Holly now at the line. A chance to extend it even further. Misses again, but look at this. Offensive rebound from Joe Shank. That's the way to get in the game.
Third
Price.
offensive rebound for Shank.
Deep 3 on the way.
How
Long rebound and another offensive board from Joe Shank. What a play to save it out of bounds. Now Will Schultz. They'll clear out for him. Decides to take the jumper. No good. Would have liked to seen him drive. He had isolation on that defender. We know he's got an ankle issue. Schultz now pushing the pace. Hits Price in the corner. Ben drives it baseline, up, floats it nicely, but just off the mark. Simon drives around the block, gets a step on Hawley, and draws the foul. He will go to the line again. Foul called on Northern. I think that's his second.
Will be his second.
Yep. Christian Cleveland checks in for Bread Northern.
Cleveland are only 3 for the game. 1 for 9. The whole SaberCats.
Haven't needed them, thankfully, but it would be nice to see that part of the arsenal revived a bit.
Could further open up the floor for more drives for Holly,
Yep.
Cleveland.
Speaking of, Christian spins into the lane, off the mark, and another rebound for Roberts. He is a rebounding machine. I don't know how many he's got tonight. I'm going to look.
5 rebounds.
6, I think, now. Hawley has it banged away from him. Now works up a shot off balance and off the glass. How did he do that? That's not one you practice.
Incredibly tough shot making from Holly.
He was halfway down when he put the shot up. Now Cleveland with the tough assignment. Switches off for Schultz. Give and go, and Roberts initially up hard off the glass and then just kind of volleyball spiked it up and in.
Good put back, and once again, it's that action between Simon and Roberts.
Roberts doesn't want to settle for one stat. He gets 2 out of the same shot, a rebound and a bucket. Strong to the hoop that time was Schultz. No call, a lot of contact, and no bucket. Panthers come back the other way, and fouled on the baseline is Smith. Christian Cleveland whistled for the foul.
Good call from the ref, not continuation. Was on the ground when he was hit, not in the motion of shooting.
Fair enough.
Here comes Brock in for Cleveland. 32-27 SaberCats up 5.
Oh, deflected away by Hawley, and it falls to him on a ricochet, and now spinning into the lane. A blocking foul called.
Third steal by Holly creates so many chances for the SaberCats.
He spun that time, and it found himself right in the face of Caden Smith.
Right in the arms, I believe.
Yeah.
Somehow a 1-and-1. And SaberCats are in the bonus.
The other way.
Called a 1-on-1, 1-and-1, even though he's going up for the shot there.
No, I think he was spinning, and it was still on the floor, so they called it a 1-and-1. Holly didn't know that. Oh, come on. Come on, Joe. Get in the game here, buddy. Let's go. You're better than this. Gave it up on the offensive end and then commits the foul here on defensively on Simon. I don't hate the foul, to be honest. It was an easy bucket without it.
Prefer the foul because it's also his first. What SaberCats have to do is target Simon on the defensive end.
Yeah.
2 personal fouls.
Make him give it up.
What I'm saying is
Oh, you're
target him down here.
Yeah.
2 fouls.
Well, that'd be a way to
get him in foul trouble.
that'd be a way to
is
get him
number
off the
one
floor.
scorer.
I don't know. I think even with 3 fouls, he'd probably still be out there. Nice switch of. Yes, there it is. Good pass inside, finds Grant Brock. And the SaberCats keep their 3-point edge.
Action between those two. Finds Brock, switched on to Simon.
I like that. Let Grant use his length. Make Simon give it up. He's the clear playmaker. Now Schultz with numbers, trying to find Grant, and deflects out of bounds for the turnover.
Too fast of a pass by Schultz. I prefer him to bounce that earlier to Brock or take it himself. 34-31 SaberCats, 1:30 left in the first half. Here comes Roberts down the lane.
Nice
Tough
drive.
bucket.
Nice drive.
Have to have that help defense come earlier.
Yeah.
Stop the penetration from Roberts.
Oh, that was another sloppy pass. What are we doing with lazy passes out front? That's just unnecessary. Completely unforced errors. I mean, there's not a guy on you, and you just lob a pass to a guy 15 feet away. It's just a lack of concentration.
Great identification by Smith of Holly's position.
Yeah.
Saw he was out of position, was able to just ram
Look,
his
it's
shoulder in
college
there.
basketball. There are no easy passes. You make every pass with purpose. Assume that the other team is going to be on it. Simon left open for the 3 and drains it. What in the world?
(34-36) Maranatha now down 2. Need a clutch bucket from someone here.
How about Ben Price? He's clutch. Shank goes for the steal in the inbound. Out of position, regains his feet. Coming back the other way. Roberts, give him all the space in the world from there. Make him work inside. I'll give him that shot too. And Shank with the defensive rebound. 26 seconds. One shot, call the SaberCats. No shot clock.
36-36.
Holly will hold on to it. 15 seconds in the half. Tie ball game. Harley to the rim, fouled. And this time it'll be 2, I think. As he was shooting. Surely that was a shooting foul.
Holly 1 for 4.
Yeah.
It's a slow down.
These are by no means
Slow
automatic.
down. Get his rhythm here.
Come on, bro. You're a shooter. There it is. Holly with 15, now 16 points for the SaberCats. Make that 15. That's the shot we want. And the SaberCats will take a lead into the halftime locker room, 38-36. On 17 of 38 shooting, that's 44.7%. The Panthers will not be happy with that first half, shooting 15 of 36. And they have 6 turnovers, only 5 turnovers in the first half for the SaberCats. Pretty clean.
A lot of them at the end.
Yeah.
I might say.
Other than that little sloppy section, couple minutes there at the end of the first half, the SaberCats played a very clean game. Holly leads with 15, Grant Brock with 8, Schultz with a pretty quiet first half, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Let's bring him on strong in the second half. He's got 4 points. Christian Cleveland with 7. Simon leads all scorers with 17 here in the first half, and Roberts with 12. Rebounding totals, Roberts with 8 and Simon with 4 for the SaberCats. Grant Brock leads with 6, Schultz with 5 rebounds, and Joe Shank contributing 4 of his own. 2 assists and a steal to go with those stats for Shank on 0 of 5 shooting. Like to see Joe get involved a little bit more in the offense.
3 of those rebounds are offensive.
Yeah.
Same with Brock.
That was a help. So the SaberCats are ahead at halftime, 38-36. We'll be back after this. As we return for the second half, what would you say are the keys to the second half? More of the same, clean possessions?
Good, clean basketball, low turnovers, getting to the rim. Roberts, not a great rim protector, I might say, as well as stopping the pick and roll between Simon and Roberts. That has been the offensive machine, the cog for,
Right off the inbound, Price with a wide open runner in the lane, no good. I think he was too open.
Almost, yep, too easy. Not heavily contested by Roberts. Here's that pick and roll once again.
Drives me nuts when they miss those easy buckets. Simon, too much space. Gave it up, thankfully. Now look at him. Brock comes out late, too late, and Simon drains the three.
Gets that initial switch. Brock has to help on Holly's man and is just not in position to help cover Simon.
Schultz off the screen. He likes that spot, covered a little bit too closely by Roberts. Shank gives it up for Schultz. Will holds his dribble, splits a double team, kicks it out for Holly. 4 to shoot. Holly, teardrop, no good. Shank fighting for it, goes to the floor. A little confusion on what the call is precisely.
She keeps the possession here. That layup did hit the rim.
30 seconds on the shot clock. I'm not sure if that's correct.
I believe I heard the shot clock.
Yeah, 20 seconds should be on the shot clock. It's a soft reset if you maintain possession. Lobbed in for Schultz. Over to Price. Then skip pass over to Holly. Trying to get around Simon. Stripped. Good defensive play, but a long pass and a bad pass. Price gets back. Good hustle by Ben.
5.
Here's a long shot from Shank. Seemed to be a little bit off balance when Joe took that shot from 3. Kind of
like
leaned
to
into
see
it.
that shot from Shank. You a 4 and 5 opportunity.
As it goes,
an easier shot will be open.
The Panthers give it up at about the halfway line. Holly will inbound. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Thank you very much. Grant on the block, goes to work. Blocked away. There's that block you were talking about from Roberts, but Grant got it right back and fouled as he went up. You're going to say it was on the floor? He pointed to the baseline. And now they're setting up for a free throw. He's going to say, no, it was on the floor.
Baseline, but the only thing Brock was doing was going up for the shot.
There was nothing other than a shot, so I don't know how that was on the floor. That was his initial indication, though.
Good to see Brock not giving up. Would be great to see a play.
Price for 3. High, bounce off the back of the rim. Back tapped by Brock. Schultz gathers it. Inside for Grant. Makes a move, up off the glass and spins out. Went around twice. It wouldn't go in.
Too much flick of that wrist.
Yeah.
Gonna call it on the reach in. Simon at 3 personal fouls. They have to keep attacking him.
No good that time on the 3, and Shank pokes it away. Grant Brock gathers. Now up ahead to Schultz. Surveys the floor, finds Ben Price at the foul line, spins, and a little teardrop finally. Ben Price able to get that one to go. Roberts works his way down low. Grant Brock got a piece of that one, I think. And Schultz clears it off the glass. Long pass over to Shank on the wing. Gives it up. Long three on the way. No good. Long rebound, and Joe Shank tracked it down. Another offensive rebound for Joe. More than one way to get into the offense. Rolls it down there for Grant Brock. Goes to work on a double team. Worked himself down into the paint, but no good off the glass. And the Panthers come back the other way. Simon is blocked. Blocked twice. I think Price got a piece of it, and then Hawley cleaned it up. Now Hawley back the other way, takes on 3 defenders and upset with himself as he missed that one on the layup. Kicked out to the wing. Roberts drives the baseline. Good. Nice move again from Roberts.
Shank, I believe, landed awkwardly on one of the previous defensive possessions. In pain currently.
Hey, Will Schultz with a 3.
And the loudest one on the bench for Principia is the one that's injured, so.
I don't know what they were yelling for. He did the kind of Euro step, was still up in the air. He never came down.
Good 3 from Schultz.
Yeah.
His 4th of the season.
Only his 4th three-pointer?
Made.
That's
well, he's only shot it 10 times.
Okay, but that's incredible.
40%.
Yeah, that's amazing. Shoot it more. And Simon again.
Great
Was it?
answer.
No, that's not Simon. That's McDowell.
McDowell, a great three-point shooter for Principia.
Hawley walks it up the floor. Now around the screen from Brock. Schultz, top of the key, dumps it inside for Brock, who is fouled from behind by Caleb White.
Had his arm right on the inside. I expect a lob to Schultz on this. Inbounds here.
You think so? You're like Nostradamus.
Just a prediction.
I don't know how you do it.
Eureka.
Mind blown. How do you do it? Hawley put his man on skates, but he's blocked at the rim. Oh, this place would have gone nuts. McDowell instead blocks it. Contact from Schultz. And Roberts will go to the line for 2.
Late call, same amount of contact on both plays. High 5 either way. You had to call it on both ends.
I don't mind the call.
I do if we get it.
He bumped him with the body and then got him, smacked him on the wrist. Oh my. Hey, it went in.
Surprisingly, 64%.
I don't know what that is. Fade away from Schultz, no good. A quick shot to take. Not necessarily the best one.
Maranatha 1 for 6 in their last 6 field goals.
Yeah, they're down 2. Roberts with 2 offensive boards and then rescues it out of bounds right into the hands of Grant Brock, who takes it to the other end of the floor. All the way down in the block, gets himself a shot. Go, Grant, go. He should get an assist for himself.
I was gonna say some stuff. He didn't keep his eyes up. Schultz was open.
Yeah.
A bucket's a bucket.
Timeout called by Principia, tied up at 45 with 14:25 left in the game. President Trump doing the coin flip for the Army-Navy game. That's quite a sight today. Schultz contests the inbound. Oh.
Ball touches out of bounds.
Okay.
Not a foul.
I was like, you cannot be telling me that's a foul. I would have contested that one. Not that I get a vote, in spite of asking.
Robert Simon to get the switch.
That one's off the mark. Roberts was there for it, and off him. No. What now?
The ball's going one way, and one person's throwing it that way. I'm sure
He was way up higher than any of the SaberCats, so had to have been touched by him last. Schultz skied to contest that one and disrupted it enough.
great contest.
Joe Shank comes up with the rebound. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Yeah, he went through Schultz to get to that one.
Too much body bumping.
Yeah.
I've seen that earlier, the elbows.
Yeah.
Similar to the last home game.
Schultz had his position.
Martin Luther, lots of contact in the post between Schultz and who's ever guarding him.
Yep. Surprisingly not lobbed into Will that time. Oh, the old skip pass like in soccer. He'll let it go for the other winger. Hawley, 7 seconds to shoot. Oh, nice find inside for Price. Oh, give Joe the assist. That was a great pass to find Ben Price open on the block. And he converts.
Not enough communication on that possession. Lots of congestion, but once again, still ends up in a bucket. You cannot be mad.
Oh, great vision from Shank. Now he comes back to help out. Hawley, good defense on Simon, and it fell right to Grant. He just couldn't grab it. Hands of steel.
Not an awesome trade.
No, not something you go for.
47-45. SaberCats up 2. 13 minutes left in the second half.
Ben lost track of his man, and a foul called underneath. Another one on Shank. Is that 3?
Correct. This is Pog.
I've heard it that way. Some say Pogue. We didn't get a pronunciation guide, so let your best guess.
First name's easier, Abe.
All right, Abe. Converts the second.
Goes 1 for 2.
From New Jersey. They got players from all over. You noticing this? Like from Florida to California. Arkansas, Georgia, Ukraine. New Jersey.
Oh,
Hawley.
Lots of contact between 5 and Hawley there.
Gonna stay this way.
Possibly hugging Hawley entirely.
Well, it's the Christmas season, spreading the season's greetings. There it is, open 3. Oh, come on, I needed that one. I needed it, Jimmy.
Still hasn't fallen. He's too deep on these threes, needs to step in more.
I watched him in warm-ups. He was making everything.
So was Roberts.
Okay, fair enough. Kick out. Hawley flies past. Mid-range jumper is good. Jai Smith.
Hawley staying down low and not flying by would allow for the help defense not to.
Price spins into the lane. Nice bucket for Ben. That's 2 in a row. Oh, good anticipation as Hawley got there, slid into the padding. I'm old enough to remember when we didn't used to have padding there, and it was actually a concrete sidewalk instead of a nice, soft maple floor.
Thank goodness there is. Hawley would have been knocked out.
An inch of cushion underneath. I know more about the construction of this floor than most people alive today.
Hawley could have been knocked out till after exams.
He would have a concussion and a broken shoulder right now. Oh, Roberts with his own rebound again, but stolen away. And Joe Shank comes up with it. Up ahead for Ben Price, a chance to get 3 in a row. Instead, floats it across and gets the assist as Grant Brock pours it in and extends Maranatha's lead to 3. Long pass up ahead. Roberts can't get it.
Price was shaking his head in disbelief. He cannot believe he jumped there without a plan.
Yeah, he didn't have a plan until Grant Brock arrived on the scene. Ollie drives, spins up off the glass and just out of the cylinder. He'll go to the line for 2. World's finest event staff with a chance to jump out there with the world's finest sweat mop. Now, I know what you're thinking, Colin. Are my hard-earned tuition dollars being spent on vanity sweat mops for SaberCats Nation? And the answer is no. As an NCAA participant, we receive a pretty significant amount of grant dollars that we can use for things like that. So they buy Gatorade. There's only so many Gatorade buckets that you need, you know. You got to do something with that. So we have the world's finest shot or possession arrow.
It's incredible how you can read my mind.
Yeah,
that's
I
the
knew
exact
you were
wording.
I knew you were wondering. Roberts frantically spinning and dribbling. Gives it up, no good.
Roberts reminds me a lot of Giannis. Teams give him a lot of room to work with, and he can get that downhill speed. Not the same.
Not quite the finisher.
Exact finisher speed as Giannis.
3-pointer for Grant Brock. Are you kidding me? What was that? Let's go. Grant Brock, let the big man shoot. Unleash the big man. I've been saying this my whole life. Grant Brock was a 40% three-point shooter in high school. Let him out from under the basket.
56-48 Maranatha, 9-0 run in the past minute 40. With this possession, a possible double-digit lead.
Approaching the 10-minute mark. Lob down low for Grant. Puts it up softly, just a little bit off the mark. Goes to the floor, a lot of contact, no call. Caden Smith with a good defensive effort came away with the board. And now underneath the basket, Hawley called for this one. Comes out to protest his innocence.
Hard to see.
He was behind and seemed to get a lot of the ball. Probably one of those like team foul situations where 3 guys are in the area. You got to give it to somebody. Oh, a bad pass in the backcourt. Saved in.
Full court pressure.
Lead is 5. Hawley brings it across. Finds Price, now Shank. Inside for Schultz. He's got more room than he's used to. Off the mark, but it's Grant Brock with a rebound. Up and in. Let's go, Grant.
17 points, Grant Brock.
Wow.
My favorite thing about full court pressure is suddenly a lot more fouls are not called. You're allowed to do a lot more.
I don't know. That shouldn't necessarily be true, but it does seem to be true. 3 ball on the way, no good. Roberts.
Great recovery from Shank all the way under the basket to contest the shot from 15.
They're calling
Smith.
Grant on the foul, his first. Lobbed in for Roberts. Simon drives inside, dumps it off for Roberts. Nice find underneath. And they cut it back to 5. How about Will Schultz going and attacking the rim here? Little give and go. Oh, he was flashing to the hoop. Price, step back three. Good! Let's go! And the former Maranatha Baptist Academy Crusaders connect once again as SaberCats. And 3-pointers.
Robert Simon, good dump.
Oh man, another connection between Simon and Roberts. And a timeout called by Principia. They are down by 6, 8:15 left to play. SaberCats lead 61-55. I stand corrected, Colin. It was still not your tuition dollars, but it was women's volleyball team funds that purchased the sweat mops, as that pass is stolen away by the full court pressure, and Smith came away with it. 3 on the way. Roberts was there, bounced off his arms into Simon. Simon with a jumper from the foul line, and quickly in for the SaberCats. Here's Shank. Gives it up for Hawley. Hawley crossed over to Grant Brock. A little bit of space in the lane, and that's all Grant Brock needs to work with. SaberCats handling the pressure that time. They've turned it over twice, I think, on the full court pressure. Scored the other 2 times.
They're looking incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, we don't look like we really know.
Only a 3-point lead.
Schauman's 3. Price, long cross-court pass, saved in by Hawley. Back to Ben. That didn't look comfortable either.
The Hawley
Price
pass did.
lobs it into Grant Brock. Schultz thought about a 3, now drives inside. Nice reverse layup and 1. He'll go to the line. Fouled by Roberts. Woo.
Just as you said, Will has to get to that cup.
Get him running downhill. He did that little hesitation. It was enough to get Roberts leaning. He sensed it and drove right past him. Used the hoop itself to shield off his defender.
Will making that 3 early in the game.
Yep.
Pump faking. Roberts off of his feet, out of position.
Yeah, and it's good. Yeah, that's all it took. He remembered. Simon brings it up. 6:50 to play, 6-point lead. Smith didn't want to shoot. Did you notice that? And stolen away by Hawley. Now stolen right back by Simon. Travel called. Have not been too many turnovers here in the second half, to be honest. I think that's only the second or third.
Roberts has incredible athletic ability, but it might be too much for him. Too fast, moving too fast.
Well, he just got started. You know, that's pretty common. You get that on the wing and you want to get rolling towards the hoop before the dribble goes down. In the NBA, that'd be perfectly fine, I'm sure. As long as you meant to dribble in the NBA, that's all it takes. Hawley downhill towards the hoop and scores. Takes his man all the way there. Gives us a little shoulder roll. Roberts coast to coast, fouled by Grant, and probably not the worst strategy there.
Not the worst foul. Brock's second. Brock with 19. Holly as well with 19. Those two have commanded the game, the offensive game for the SaberCats.
Roberts has 15 rebounds. In and out on the first. Joe Shank's got a scratch on his neck, so he'll take a seat while they attend to that.
Northern's first minutes of the second half.
Northern comes in.
Only played in the first.
His parents are here tonight, I've noticed on the other side, along with his girlfriend, who's claiming via a sign to have taught him everything he knows about basketball. So I'll have to ask her about that. No good on the second. And so a good decision to foul Roberts at the hoop. No pressure this time coming out of the free throw. Holly, Simon draped all over him. Foul called underneath as Grant Brock was battling. Foul is on Smith.
Inbound.
His third.
What are we gonna look at?
Well, I don't know like you. I mean,
it's Brock.
It's a lob in. I think maybe it's when it's on that side, it's Grant. When it's on this side, it's Will. Schultz gave up his dribble, now finds Grant Brock on the baseline. Brett Northern dribbles into the lane, got himself a seam and scored. There you go, Brett. Thank you to Brett's girlfriend for teaching him that move. Roberts. What? Where was he fouled at?
Now, if we're calling that on previous, that would be on the ground.
That gets the continuation? Or is that the seventh foul?
I believe it's all continuation. To me, this has all been continuation, but flip-flopping.
Is this two shots?
Preferable, once again, that this is the outcome of the possession.
All right. The players didn't know either. It was two shots.
Northern calling for the crowd to get louder on these Roberts free throws. 1 for 5 currently.
Oof. That one rattles in.
2 for 6.
Ben, just dribble the ball, man. What are you doing? What was that? Ben, just dribble the ball. What are we doing? Why are we picking up our dribble on this side of the line? This is the most out-of-joint press breakage I've ever seen in my life. Better hit that in practice next week. Final exams.
Wants the ISO, clears out Brock.
Yeah, I don't know that that's the play we want, though. Ben Price for 3.
Generates an open
long
3.
Rebound, no good. Man, I did not like that possession at all. Oof. I'm getting nervous, Colin. Up by 7, 4:21. Simon off the mark, and there's Grant Brock to calm things down. Holly lost a handle and got it back, thankfully. I'd like just put it in the hands of a ball handler and dribble through the press. I mean, it's not rocket science.
That's when the defense will collapse, actually.
And that'll make somebody get open. There it is.
Another circus shot from Holly.
Yeah, I understand they're going to collapse on you, but then if you got 3 guys on you, there are going to be 2 guys open. Instead of just floating the ball across the entire court, all in the backcourt. Simon and Roberts play quite the 2-man game, don't they?
They do.
From the corner, no good. Long rebound, Schultz gets it. It was a high rebound, I should say. Holly fakes the long ball. 3.5 minutes to play. Up by 9. Principia has gone cold a bit on the offensive side. What do you...
1 for 5 in their last 5 shots.
Oh, poked away from Holly, still contested. It was touched. He threw it up in the air, and that's going to be a foul on Price as he went for it and lost his balance. Caden Smith
All legal defense. Good calls here from the Zebra.
He said it'd be 1-1.
Principia is in the bonus.
It's Ben's first foul. No good on the 1-and-1. Oh, it was rebounded by Schultz and then stolen away by Smith. Ben Price has 11 points today. Strong contribution from him. Love to see it. In the waning days of his collegiate career, he has stepped it up. 19 for Grant Brock, 21
Two
for
shots.
Holly.
2 shots, I guess. Instead of a 1-on-1.
Oh, they reset it and said it was the 9th foul. So super bonus. Full timeout called by the SaberCats, up 72-63 with 3:09 left to play. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. A little confusing why this is a 2-shot foul. It shouldn't be double bonus yet. And he was fouled as he stripped the ball away from Will Schultz. There was no shot attempted that we can recall.
It's not in shooting motion to me. Schultz and Brock here have to get up for this rebound.
Roberts the only one there for Principia, but the shot is made. Price takes possession, double teamed, tries to get the ball away. Oh, a lot of contact. Are you kidding me? Smith went all the way through the offensive player. That is not what we want to see. Ben Price gets it into Shank. Shank dips under the double team, now dribbles it ahead. And Grant Brock will extend the floor down to the baseline. He's double teamed in the corner and then fouled in front of the student section. Encouraging the officials, as always.
It goes back to what I said. When full court pressure is put into play, all of a sudden, less fouls are called. You can touch more. You can, I mean, there's a lot more contact.
That's your observation.
Always has been.
Brock, no good on the front end of that 1-on-1.
Lazy defense allows an open 3 and an easy offensive
box
rebound.
out.
There's no energy from the SaberCats in this defensive end.
I don't understand it. Do they want to win this game? I know Grant Brock wants to win this game. He may have to.
Grant Brock up to 21 off the VAT layup.
Oh, what?
Okay. Folks at home.
That was a bit of a late whistle, we'll call
folks
it.
at home. I've reffed it once in my life, and I will say it is one of the worst, most unthanking jobs you'll ever do.
It's a hard job. It's a hard job.
So. That'll be Joe's 4th personal foul. 74-69, 2 minutes left. Could put Coach Fuller in a bad position here.
Yeah, he needs this ball handling to break this pressure. Joe just went to the ground, and they're going to say Ben threw it away. What on earth, guys? Coach Fuller, is there a plan? Come on, bud. Let's send somebody in there that can bring some calm. How about Christian Cleveland? He's the man.
He can bring energy, that's for sure.
Ben takes a seat after giving that ball away out of bounds. In and out, Roberts, offensive rebound, put back. Are you kidding me? What does it take to get that guy out of there? Full timeout, Principia, 2-point ball game, just under 2 minutes left to play. SaberCats are 6 of 10 from the line. Principia 11 for 20. Doubling up on the number of free throws here.
Looking to see a coaching change here with breaking this press. See what they got on the game plan. Good, decisive, quick passes, gets the ball into the half court.
Here's Schultz. Long ways out. Mismatch with Roberts on Shank in the corner. Shank needs to get as far away from the basket as he can. Pull Roberts out of there. Christian Cleveland for three. Misses everything as the shot clock expires. That's what we came up with out of the timeout. Yeah. I gotta believe that is not what Coach Fuller was looking for.
Pick and roll once again. You're gonna come up on this switch.
Blocked by Grant. That was a huge defensive play. Christian Cleveland up ahead for Shank. Nice pass, finds Will. Will takes it to the hoop and extends the lead to 4. That was a big possession.
4-point lead, 76-72 Maranatha, 1 minute left.
Roberts on the block, double team. Shank on Simon. Simon passed him. Grant Brock was there to contest. And a timeout called by Principia. Still a 2-point game, 50.8 seconds. Who are you looking for now? 21 points apiece for Hawley and Brock. 29 for Simon. 9 ahead of his season average.
It does not matter who it is. All of these guys have been efficient today, have finished around the cup.
Yep.
And so the shot you were looking for is the easiest one, all right?
Yep.
There's no specific person, no specific, just right in the paint. You cannot allow a fast 3 pull-up mid-range. I want to see someone drive to that basket.
Maybe
I want to see an entry pass.
Maybe even draw some contact and get to the line, huh? They'll probably foul him on the inbound. Maybe they
have fouled him on the inbound, actually.
Maybe look for a 2-for-1 or something. You think the Panthers will foul? Sometimes in this situation you don't. Going for the steal, and now, where did he swallow his whistle?
I cannot believe. I'm sorry,
what was that? He was mugged.
I cannot believe.
How on earth is that not a foul? I mean, I'm not here to complain, but what? I cannot even. I can't fathom how that's no call. Coach Fuller is asking the questions. He was crunched between two guys.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. James Hawley is the worst whistle in the NCCAA.
He's just too strong, I guess. They were all over him. It was not a lot of, it wasn't a difficult call to make.
On the initial bump, he gets fouled, and then on the pass, he gets fouled again. Unsurprisingly, when Principia goes to the cup.
1 point game.
It is called a foul.
Smith ties the game, 37.6. SaberCats that need to score. 10, about an 8-second difference. Get that ball to Will. Look at him. He's literally got his hands underneath
Robert's
both.
acting as a backpack for Schultz here.
Yeah. Shank inside. Schultz, that's a tough shot from the baseline, no good. And Principia looking to steal the game here with the final possession. SaberCats have led the entire second half until a moment ago when it was tied up from the line in the hands of Simon. He drains it as time expires. There should be 1 second put back on the clock, as the clock is supposed to stop here on a made basket. The officials will put a second back on the clock sometime. And I got to tell you, I saw this coming. I saw this coming in the last 5 minutes. The SaberCats, no life at all, and just some absolute bonehead turnovers when it came on the pressure. Some unbelievable no calls here in the waning minute. And so we will, 1.2 seconds will be put on the scoreboard. With a timeout, the ball will be advanced. You'll have just enough time to catch and shoot. And Coach Fuller will extend this to a full timeout. Recap some statistics for you here. 21 points apiece for Brock and Hawley. It's time for somebody to basically just clutch up. And so 31 points for Simon tonight. He has been the man.
He is a tough bucket. 31 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 6 steals.
And only 6 feet tall. And then you got 18 rebounds from Roberts, who we had no solution for at all under the bucket. And 24 points for him.
9 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Creating those extra possessions.
Well, most of those were his own shots.
Principia, yes.
But nonetheless, second chance opportunities killed us. 22 points off turnovers for Principia. Maranatha got in the paint, 54 points in the paint. And it's been a decently clean game, 14 turnovers. 11 points from the bench for the SaberCats.
More layups, 13 free throw difference in the second half.
Are they not advancing the ball? I guess we're going to play it from under the hoop. I thought you got to advance it.
Have to get down the court.
Got to be a long pass. As it is, stolen. And that is indicative of this game slipping away for the SaberCats. It was stolen away in the final possession for Principia. And the SaberCats will fall by a bucket, 78-76. The Panthers improved to 2-8 on the season. The SaberCats are very disappointed. This gym got quiet pretty quickly just now.
Yes, give some shout-outs to these players. 21 for Hawley, 4 steals. Brock, 21 points, 10 for 14.
Yeah, boy, he was good today.
That is amazing game, as well as 4 blocks.
9 rebounds.
Schultz, 12 and 10. Price, 11. Cleveland, 7. Northern, 4.
But in the end, the SaberCats fall by a bucket. A lot to work on. And so for SaberCats Athletics, my name is Matt Davis. On behalf of Colin Barnes, have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you, I think it's Tuesday. And we've got our next home game Tuesday. So final exams, you don't have any final exams to worry about. Come out to the gym if you get a chance. We'll see you on Tuesday. Have a great night.